I'm good. To the launch of the Aston Martin SUV. Yep. Good morning. Yes, today marks the arrival of the Aston Martin DBX. Finally, Malaysia's getting it.
So I am truly honored again to have you guys here. It's a truly warm family environment, and this is special to me and my fellow teammates in the oldest sports car brand in the world. It being luxurious indeed, yet giving you the sporty, 100% custom designed, unique chassis, which is aluminum chassis with a class-leading manufacturer that has a unique sole independent chassis.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has the spirit of adventure coursing through her veins. Aston Martin Kuala Lumpur proudly presents to you the Aston Martin DBX. After this, but for now, here to share more about her impressive features and highlights. It's my pleasure once again to welcome back the General Manager of Aston Martin Kuala Lumpur, once again, Mr. Surya. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for him, please.
Thank you, Nadia. Thanks again. Gentlemen, ladies, isn't this beautiful? A menacing masterpiece that is designed to seduce, purely to seduce. Very, very nice. I will take you through a 5-point presentation very quickly. I know you're so excited, but let us just know a little bit more of this product. Let us just get a little bit more excitement inside our souls. If you notice, the badge, the logo itself, it's made by a jewelry maker in the UK. It's the largest in size. The grills are the largest in size as well. The menacing grille of an SUV is still into a Grand Coupe, an Aston Martin DBX. The clamshell bonnet is hearted, a 4-liter twin turbo, which powers you a 550 horsepower, a 700 newtons of torque, gives you a 0 to 100 sprint in just less than 4.5 seconds.
Beautiful. guys, I'm not sure if you can hear my voice, but I'm so excited here because Aston Martin just unveiled the DBX. It has arrived in Malaysia, and this is the one and only car we have for now. Alright, but what I heard is there is quite a bit of bookings on this car because people are excited. Okay, now it's very simple to just say that, oh, Aston Martin now also has an SUV, so you will put this together with the Urus, together with the Bentayga or the Cullinan, you know. But having seen the car in real person, it is so different in its proposition. First of all, you look at the car's proportion from pictures and all that, right? It doesn't look like a big car. But when you stand near the wheels, you will realize that these are 22-inch wheels housed in what seems to be one of the largest wheel well out there, and it gives the false perception that this is a more compact car than it is. It is actually the largest. It has the largest interior room compared to its segment competitors, if I may say that. It has a wheelbase that is more than 3 meters long. Alright, and it also has the single largest Aston Martin logo. Look at that. And these, like I said in my previous videos, every Aston Martin badge is made by a jeweler in London. Alright, and you look at the headlamps, look at the finishing in there. If it looks like aluminium, it is aluminium. That is Aston Martin. First of its kind, this fog lamp, which doubles as a signal lamp, is also the intakes to cool down the brakes, smoothen out the aerodynamics. 4-litre twin-turbo V8, 550 horsepower, more than enough. Alright, one of the best. Okay, look at that. Here you can see the aluminium structure of the car being laid bare. The entire chassis, the structure of the car is made of aluminium. These finishing out there is all aluminium. That's Aston Martin for you. All these are aluminium. All these. They only use high quality materials. They don't use pretend materials. So coming to the back of the car, you can see a size comparison of my height versus this so huge SUV. Look at that! Most SUVs are around this height, right? The Cayennes and the likes, right? They are around this height. But this guy here is almost the height of my RS6 set on maximum height. Alright, it is actually very unique. It is low slung. It is a low slung SUV. The only one that is similar, I would say, maybe a Tesla Model X. That is this one. But I love the roof line. The way the roof line goes, slightly tapers down, and then the panoramic glass roof. Here, air is pushed down so hard that any rainwater on this rear glass will be pushed away by air that is compressed through here. So this car doesn't need a rear wiper. In fact, the rake angle, look at the rake angle of this DBX. The rake angle is so extreme. It's almost like that of a sedan. Right? Very, very unique layouts, I would say. The proportions of this car is so unique. Look at the lights that runs up here just like a Vantage, and then the proud Aston Martin logo behind. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. The engine silently burbling away. You can hear it. Okay. Oh, I love the handle. It's a nice solid handle, not the rubbery plastic type. And this one hides the reverse camera. So when you shift into reverse, this lid will pop open and the reverse camera will come up. Why? Because they don't want dirt covering the lens, and you can't do your reverse. Oh, lovely Aston Martin luggage. Look at the parcel shelf. It's made of proper high quality leather. That's Aston Martin for you. Coming down here, the housing for the buttons is in aluminium as well. Look at the skid plates, brushed aluminium as well. Beautiful. But this luggage set is beautiful, man. Can I buy this? In my car. Lovely. So it has luggage space that is more than 600 liters with the seats up. So that's a very it's class leading, in fact. So they have told us the idea of building this car is that they want it to be the sportiest, most roomy, most comfortable, most high quality, basically achieving every single front that they can in this segment. All right, I love dark blue leather, and this is dark blue leather. I think dark blue leather is the perfect specification for these type of cars. All right, brush, oh, beautiful aluminum handles. The carpets, even the carpets are thick, man. That is superb. Let's come inside here. Oh, a very comfortable seat angle, and I don't think the seats are, you can recline or whatsoever, but it's very, very comfortable back here. I get a lot of headroom, even though this is a panoramic roof. And then look at the door handles, not your usual plastic stuff. Look at this, this is just exquisite. Right, this is aluminium milled aluminium. This thing is aluminium milled to hang your stuff, and then this is just pure Alcantara goodness. Oh my god, the touch point of this car is out of this world, like how Aston Martin has always been. Look at this, even the aircon vents at the back here, these are housed in proper metal aluminium. Lovely materials, and leather goes all the way down. Even the doors, all these are proper real material that they use. All these are milled from aluminium as well. Wonderful. Alright, here's the control for the climate controls at the back here. You have the USB ports. All these buttons are aluminium as well. Hi Chuyi. Hi. That's Tai Chuyi. So this is the center armrest. The whole housing inside here is rubberized, so it's not the hard plastic that they usually put in this hole. Of course, there's another aluminium housing around here. So at the back here, for families, it's perfect. It's comfortable, spacious, and for long distance journey, I think it's really fine. It's the leather, the supple leather just makes all the difference, man. And look at the hinge over here. There's an absorber over here. Why? Because they can hold the door at whichever inclination you are. The doors will be able to hold. Another thing, yes, it's frameless glass. Look at the doors, it goes all the way down here, covering the sills. What this means is that all the mud is out here, and then when you go into the car, this part is all clean. So when you go up and down, it won't brush mud against your soles or your skirts and all that. Alright, that's very good attention to detail. And then for here, you have the third quarter window in glass, and then the B pillar here. Usually most car makers would just use a cheap black gloss plastic. Here, Aston Martin use a tinted glass to give you the same kind of reflection that you get from glass. Alright? And then okay. Down here you have the seat controls. Instead of there, they move it here. Why? They want to free up that space over there. So this is the more familiar place that people use. And these materials are higher in quality than the ones in the Vantage. Alright? Vantages are chrome. And this is proper seating position. Oh my god. Now, I want to specially mention this. That's the left foot-rest. These are the brakes, and then the pedals. Look at the height of my legs. They're almost similar. In my car, my RS6, my left foot is here, my right foot is here. That's the brake pedals, and that's the accelerator. So I have a imbalanced placing of my legs, but this is just beautiful. This is just nice. All right, wonderful placement. That's very, very good. As for the driver's side, the glasses are a dual panel glasses, and then oh, this is so nice. The finishing of this, the touch points, it's just wonderful. As you put your palm over here on long distance, you see, putting leather is just different. The touch point, the touch sensation of leather versus other materials are just different. The entire pedal shifters, large and milled from aluminium. Right, this is also milled from aluminium. These buttons are really nice. Plastic buttons, but it's alright. The signal stop, oh, I'm so glad. Better signal stops now. Oops, is that a phone call? Someone has connected their phone to this car. Shut it. Okay, here's the center console, the infotainment system. Again, flanked by a beautifully finished aluminium. And these are the all familiar PRND buttons. No longer slot your keys in, it's keyless now, so the push start button is over here. Here there's a curious case of folded leather here, just to form a design. And the speaker, normally you have speaker grills, right? They punch holes into the leather to be the speaker grills. Alright, here you have all the functionality. Now this car at 800,000, it comes with all the advanced driver assistance features, right? Adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, automatic braking, pedestrian detection, all these are standard. And the 12-inch screen over there, full LCD infotainment now. So I believe there's not much I can do without starting the car. Alright, here the cup holders are also in the rubberized housing. This is the command system infotainment, which we're rather familiar. As we all know, Aston Martin works together with Mercedes-Benz on their infotainment, which is light years ahead to what I have in my car. So this is nice. Aircon vents, rather small, so I will be curious with the volume of air, the noise that the volume of air generates when you are in maximum flow, because the output, the housing is small. Here you have a frameless rear view mirror, very nice. And I like the visibility of the basically from the driver's seats. All right, look at the headroom that I have. Okay, so that's really nice. And then you have proper visors, again aluminium finish inside. Even the hinges are finished in aluminium. And you hear the double visor, that's very thoughtful. So in the summer sun, okay, Europeans would know when the sun actually shines from a very low vantage point near the horizon, you can actually pop this out and move it to the sides, and that will give you a rather good sun protection. Alright, and here you have the very, oh, I need to push this down first before I put this back. Alright, that's the double sun visors, and then the exquisitely finished door handles over here. And then up here, I believe there's a button for the glove box, decently sized, covered in felt. Lovely aluminium button over here, small little button. And look at the seats, there are little aluminium inserts over here. That's a very nice touch. Here, now that, very nice. And the seats, oh, the seats are just plushed. Damn, love it. So the steering wheel is slightly oval shaped, similar to the 177. Okay, as for here, you get a large glove box inside here. You get USB ports, SD cards, and can this be slide? Can I? This looks rather extensive. Oh yes, it does. Look at that. So you can push it up front and it becomes a very comfortable armrest. Down here, you have a huge compartment, a wireless charger, and a huge compartment for your handbags, your wallets, all your other random stuffs. This is absolutely massive. Let me see how big this is. It goes all the way to the back. So ladies, I'm happy to announce this is where you can put your handbags or your purse. Oh, there's a place for handbags. Beautiful down there. Yeah, for ladies. Wonderful. Wonderful. Double panels, and this is how the beautiful car looks. Can't wait to, sorry, had too much chili. Can't wait to drive it. What a beautiful car. The rim design may look simple at first, but the finishing is highly glossy. It's very, very nice. Alright, so the usual Aston Martin finishing here. These are all finished in aluminium. Beautiful, beautiful. So it looks more like a crossover or a slightly raised shooting brake. It doesn't look like an SUV at all. To be honest, it doesn't look like the SUV we know. You just park it next to a Bentayga, it's different, right? Even the Urus looks like an SUV, but this one just looks longer, sleeker, lower, and just yeah, it looks really, really sporty. Of course, if the launch color is in red instead of black, that would be more apparent. It is a raised shooting brake in a way, if you think about it. Right. Yep. I would call this a raised, I would really call this a raised shooting brake instead of an SUV, because it is different from your usual SUV. So you have a very good approach angle because they push the wheels all the way out. You have a very short front overhang. Look at that. The front overhang is short, which means the approach angle of this car is really good. And then you have your usual Aston Martin swan door opening. Alright, the angle is not as extreme, but it does. Look at that, the door opens upwards. Okay, both doors as well. It's frameless, comfortable inside, huge boot, wonderful grand touring, sporty SUV. Should I still call it an SUV? Yeah, it's like a shooting brake crossover. Yeah. Alright, there we go. This is the beautiful Aston Martin DBX, and it comes in limited numbers, so if you want to get your slot, you better be quick. Alright, and given the selling price, only 800,000 in Langkawi, bring it down 90 days a year, and best of all is that for SUVs, you don't need to pay a bank guarantee to the customs to bring it out of Langkawi. So it makes all sense. When actually come to think about it, right? I spend the same amount on my RS6 and repeat. This looks like a combination of both. Cheers.